Film Development Hell, Day 39, Editing at NAB is the name of this video. Why? Well, my name is Deborah Richards and I am an independent film director from Las Vegas. And if you're new to this channel, this is a long-form vlog into my life as a working film director. Now, my second movie, Shaken and Stirred, came out just a week ago. You can check out the link down below and you can even purchase or rent it down below. But in between making films, I do have to still, supplement my income with freelance gigs. And I do that by directing TV commercials and also by editing anything that anyone wants me to edit. If I sound like I'm huffing and puffing, it's because I got a huge bag on my back, but more about that in a second. So I also supplement my income by doing editing, VFX, color, post-production services, as I'm a post-production specialist. I've done a lot of gigs, like I've been the lead editor for things like EDC, the Electric Daisy Carnival, Life is Beautiful, and even Outside Lands in San Francisco. And when I do these big festival editing gigs, sometimes I'm, well, they're usually always different, but more often than not, one of the things I have to do is recap videos. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath from carrying this bag. More on that in a second. So I have to do these recap videos. And so I was hired to work with Amazon today, NAB, which is National Association of Broadcasters here in Las Vegas, and it is actually this huge show of the latest and greatest gadgets and camera gear and all that. And Amazon Web Services have a booth, and I will be editing recap videos each day for Amazon Web Services at the Convention Center. So I have to take my mobile setup for editing, which is what's in my bag. And only a few years ago, my editing setup was like a cart and a bunch of things, and I had to wheel it around and stuff, but now I've got it all down to just this little bag. Good morning. So let's take a look at this bag. It's heavy as fuck, but I can't believe it's all in here. Check this out. So that's it. Everything is in this one bag. And I think this might be my Lyft driver right here. So I'm on my way to the convention center right now. And so let me tell you about these this kind of gig of recap videos. So it's always interesting because I think the last time I did one of these recap videos was the National Association of Black Accountants, which was a 4-day event in Las Vegas for about 4,000 people, spread out across 2 hotels. And it's really fast and furious because basically you've got camera teams out there gathering all the content. Whenever I get there, the first thing I have to do is just literally wait for hours because the camera crews are getting the content, so there's nothing I can do for the first couple hours except be set up and ready to receive everything. And then the content comes in and I've got to sift through it and basically beast it out. Like it's 8 or 9 in the morning now, and I know I have to deliver this edit by 5:30 this afternoon. So that is like really, really fast. But I have a reputation as being a super fast editor, which is why I got booked for the gig. So this is pretty wild. I haven't actually worked a commercial gig in 4 months. The last commercial gig I did was I directed a promo piece for Warner Brothers. And so it feels good to be, have another big client like Amazon as my next gig. So I'm going to be at the convention center, I think, for 3 days. And then the last day I'll be working from home remotely to do a recap video of the last 3 days, which should be a lot easier because I can just kind of recap the recaps, if you know what I mean. So the Amazon Web Services booth is in the middle of the convention floor, and I will be back of house inside that booth. I've heard that it's a pretty big booth. It's like 2 stories apparently, but somewhere in the belly of that beast, I will be in there, which is kind of cool because it means I can, you know, get out every now and then and walk the floor and check things out and hopefully bump into some old friends and make some new friends. I hope I can see my friend Kinzen, who's the CEO of Zcam, which is my camera of choice. It's a Chinese company, and usually I see Kinzen like once a year at NAB. And he's been a really, really big supporter of my film career, and Zcam has been really supportive, so I look forward to seeing him. And then, of course, I'm bound to just bump into people I know. You know, obviously it's a small industry. So I'm just in an Uber right now on the way to the convention center, and I can't wait to show you guys what the Las Vegas Convention Center looks like, because it's pretty big, it's impressive, and this is the show of shows if you're into cameras or anything really tech for media. This is the big one. This is the big show. So let's get to the convention center and then I can set up. And I can't wait to show you guys my mobile setup for editing. I can't wait to show it to you. I've got it so dialed in. It is so practical, nimble, mobile, powerful. So when I set up, I'll show you guys what I have going on for my little mobile editing setup. So let's get to the convention center and check it out. Okay, here we are at the West Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center. And I'm getting out of breath again. This backpack is heavy. But it's such a change from, you know, like just 5 years ago, I used to have a cart piled up to about shoulder level of my editing gear. And now it's just like all in one backpack, which is amazing. So I gotta find the registration desk. I made it to NAB. Let me show you. Actually, at the booth that I'm working at for Amazon Web Services, I'm on the 2nd floor of the booth. That is how big this booth is. But let me just show you the immense size of this show. Pretty crazy, right? It's still not even you know, filling up yet because it's so early. Like people are literally just getting here. I gotta find my contacts and I gotta get set up. I don't really know where any of my contacts are. I've texted them, so I'm just gonna stay put until someone comes find me and shows me where to set up. Okay, let me show you to my office. It's a little small, it's kind of like a broom closet, but this is where I gotta set up. So it's all glamorous out there, and then it's a little desk in here. So let me get set up. Let me put you guys up over here, and then I can kind of show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Where's a good place? Maybe up here. Okay, guys, time to get set up. This is my little work area, and let me make the best of this. Tidy up a little. Okay. There's some things there. Okay, I feel like I'm going to use up all this desk, so I just want to move other people's stuff out the way so that that's not complex. Maybe if I put these here and that there and that there, then this gives me some space to work. Oh, my bag is so heavy. Guys, my bag is so heavy. Wrist pad goes down first. I'm really glad they got a 4-bar there, so I don't need to use mine. I'll put a bottle of water there. Okay, let's see. Where do I start? Okay. Oh, it's so heavy. iPad and use that as a second monitor. First things first, I want to get this nice black rubber mat out on my desk so that I can, ooh, squeakies, so that I can have a place to put all my gear. Okay. Not a lot of room in here. Okay. Let's see, let me bring you guys down here a little. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to take up most of this desk, which isn't a big deal. I don't need that. Okay, so let me show you my little... Okay, so I've got my little mat that I use, and then I can build up everything on this now. And I like this, because if I'm editing long hours, I like to have something that's a little soft in my hand. These chairs aren't the best for editing, but we'll make it work. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's start with the big stuff. The computer. This is an Apple M2 Ultra. This is the heart of my operation, and quite honestly, the best computer I've ever had. Just gonna go back here. Okay, we're gonna need some cables for that. This is the back side of my Stream Deck. I'll go over here. Let's get set up. Hi. No problem. Hey Josh, how you doing? It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Welcome to your new home.
thank you. I like my room closet. It's very homey. I'll be putting out posters.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, no, it can always be worse. Trust me. This is great. This is great.
Did you see the two drives? They were on the counter.
Yes, I just put them there. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually need that. I only need 2 power pins, and I brought a power strip, so that is excess.
Okay, you don't need this.
Cool. So these drives are...
I haven't touched them yet.
Okay, so these are just transfer drives to go back and forth if we need.
Well, that's...
and to put stuff on at the end. So I'll work off my computer.
You'll work off your computer.
Yeah, it's quicker.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, in that case, by the end of the event, one drive will go to client, and then one drive will come up to me.
Copy that.
Because you'll have your own copy.
Everything on the computer, yeah. So at the end of the show, I'll just back everything from my computer onto 2 copies. Cool. And then with the recap videos, what's the intended duration?
The intended duration of the video is 60 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, and then the audio, is it just music? Fantastic. Finding little sound bites of people speaking when it's like this kind of intensity, it's hard. Yeah.
And I think it's better just to do. It's the first time we're really trying to do this correctly.
Yeah.
So we're starting very basic to say this is maybe possible. Okay, we can do this, and then I think for the show we have in September, maybe we'll build in some interviews, or maybe we'll build in some other more complicated stuff. But we're really just trying to figure out how.
Well, you're in good hands, because I've done a lot of this before, and pretty quick. So, it's just the one camera, right? 2 cameras. And you got a card reader. Awesome.
Do you have an SD slot?
No, USB-C. Oh, I've got, I do have an SD slot. Sorry, I never use it. I'm like, awesome. Okie dokie, let me get...
Yeah.
It was kind of a timing thing too.
Just in
because
case you're like, let's do a quick thing, I can just put a mic on somebody.
if somebody forces me to, somebody comes and says, I have to have that, we can say, okay, we can fix that for you. That's good to know. Thank you.
Now, is it just SD cards? Because
No, that. So the SD will come from. So there's this camera.
okie dokie.
And then there's this camera, and this one is on SD, and that one is on the CF Express
Are we
cards.
are we
And
doing
then
like a?
This is for you too.
Oh, awesome! Thank you. Are we doing like raw or 7 and
We're
9?
not doing raw.
Okay,
but we
so-
are doing log.
Okay.
So actually, I can send you. I have a LUT that's pretty good.
Oh sure.
That's a good starting point.
Yeah. Send it over.
And then, yeah, you can. I normally do augmented, but this is a pretty solid because I'm shooting in C-Log too. It's very flat,
Okay.
and it's a pretty solid starting point. I don't know if you want to go try or something.
What? No. We'll just use the light, and then I'll fix shots as needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Can't live without that. So, think of, I mean, obviously we're going for moments, but also keep in the back of your head some good intro and outro shots.
As and let's say this, I think this is a good intro and outro shot.
Well, I'll know, because, yeah, but like, you know, like a wide pulling back from the audience for the outro or something, or a wide coming up to the booth for the intro, or, you know, a wide of the convention center outside, whatever you think is, you know, it's the
we can
intros and
check in,
outros.
you know,
Yeah,
during
of course,
the day.
yeah,
and be
what
like,
we need.
This sucks. We
Right.
need to step
I'm
it
sure
up.
it doesn't suck. I'm sure it's gonna be great.
We're missing everything. What are you doing?
That's funny.
But yeah, you can give me some feedback about what you think. You have too much of or not enough of? Or
Sure.
something?
I am all set up, and I tried turning off this light behind me because I like to edit in the dark, and it made no difference because if we look up above, we got all these lights. So I'm going to be editing in brightness. But let me show you my setup because I want to talk to you guys about it. So this is my entire mobile editing setup, and we can talk about this. We have a Toolbox console control service. We have a Stream Deck. We obviously have the Apple Pro keyboard. We have my Logitech mouse, which has a lot of buttons. We've also got a loop deck, which is really handy. I use Bose headphones, and then I use an iPad as my second monitor. And then I have this lightweight, and these monitors are so lightweight, and the iPad obviously is so lightweight, that I can fit all this into that bag, which is amazing. Really, really cool stuff. And then, of course, I got my little pig. That's my edit pig that I take everywhere for good luck. So, hey guys, I've been beasting out the video all day, and I just got finished, and I can give you a little tiny sneak peek at what I did. Here's a little tiny sneak peek of the video. But I can't show you all of it, because it's not for you. So I'm kind of done. Like, this is, again, my little space. Had a bagel for lunch, beasted out the edit. Everyone's really happy with the edit. So now I just got to pack up a little and get the hell out of here. And just like that, I'm home again. So today was cool. Not too much to show you because I'm like doing a work gig, right? I'm like doing an edit, and the client's kind of looking over my shoulder. And so I couldn't film too much at the convention. And besides, it's, you know, watching me edit, how exciting is that? Not very exciting, but I did want to show you, you know, like a typical day of a freelance editing gig, like a high pressure one where it's like fast paced. So Yeah, Josh, the cameraman I was working with, he got all the shots today, and then he brings them into the edit bay, and then I just chop it up and make it musical and make it work, and that's it. I just got home, so I'm really happy to be back with my dog. Come here, Cookie. Come here. Come say hi. Don't be shy. So it's nice to be home, and if you like this long form content and you want to see more of this, then click on the circle up here and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for more film development hell. Peace.